We asked an independent government laboratory, the County of Los Angeles, underneath the Agricultural Commissioner, to do a full-scale test to see how well this filter really works. We wanted to make sure the filter eliminated all the harmful chemicals in the water, so we put the filter through rigorous EPA-certified lab tests to prove it works on 71 different chemicals. This test was run by the County of Los Angeles Department of Agriculture, unlike other EPA-certified tests run by a random third-party lab with no qualifications to perform the test. You can look at these lab results yourself. They're below along with the PDF download link. But I'm going to go through a few of the chemicals you really want to watch for. If you look at the fluoride reading on the third line, you'll see that it started with 1 milligram per liter. That's the same as 1 part per million. That's almost the same amount as my tap water has. And it filtered out more than 90% of it. But when I saw that, I was thinking to myself, just 90%? What about the other 10%? After all, you look at arsenic underneath and it pulls 99% of that. But here's the thing I missed the first time around. Look at the column that says reporting limit. The reporting limit for fluoride is 0.1 milligrams per liter. That means if there's less than 0.1, the lab scientists couldn't detect it. Now, hop back over to the post-filtration result column. What do you see? Less than 0.1. So the filter actually does take out more than 90%. It gets the levels so low that the fluoride levels are below the Los Angeles County researchers' scale, which is a good sign. But your FIXT purifying pitcher pulls out a lot more than just fluoride. Look at the lead reading. It pulls out more than 97.5% of lead, which is good because once lead gets inside your body, you can't tell the difference between it and the good metals. So it sneaks into your bloodstream and can cause pretty bad things like anemia, or even weaken your bones so you feel frail and brittle. Same with arsenic. It's got no taste, smell, or color when you mix it in water, which is why it was used by the Romans as a deadly poison. The problem is natural arsenic deposits can slip some of this metal into your drinking water, and if local filters miss it, you'll have no way to know. In the Los Angeles lab tests, our pitcher removed 99% of the arsenic, so you know your water is safe to drink. Now, you probably already know how damaging mercury can be. Less than a gram of this heavy metal can cause toxicity or death. It's got a nasty side effect. Things like brain damage, tearing up your kidneys, or even damaging your lungs. Obviously, we wanted to make sure your FIXT purifying pitcher could pull out all of the mercury in your drinking water. The lab results showed the filter got it so low the testers couldn't even measure it. The threshold for them to measure is 0.5 micrograms, and the pitcher pulled out so much mercury that it was below their threshold. But another heavy metal most people have no idea even exists is thallium. This potentially cancer-causing metal happily dissolves in water, which means it can easily leak into your water supply. The big problem is how toxic it is. It tricks your body into thinking it's potassium, which is critical for you to survive, and then can attack certain cells and destroy them. It's so good at causing cell death, it's used in many places for rat and ant poison. One of the signs of low-dose thallium poisoning is hair loss. Nasty stuff. Good news is, your FIXT pitcher removes more than 99.5% of this toxin. You also need to be on the lookout for benzene. It's a class 1 carcinogen, which means it's internationally known to cause cancer in humans. In fact, it's banned in quite a few Western countries. If you check the lab tests, you'll see your pitcher pulls out 99.78% of the benzene, so you'll have nothing to worry about.